Hey everyone, I'm pretty late with this one too, like in the morning when I was late for the bus, but now I'm just late. Today was a really late day. I got my schedule changed. They decided to keep me in physics, so I don't have to take bridge this year, which means I don't have a math at all this year. Kinda happy, but kinda sad about that. Yeah, I'll have it next semester. Instead of having science, I'll have math. But that's okay, because I love math. I love math a lot. Anyway, besides, I've already got all my credits. I should be graduating this year, but that's not going to happen. They put me in 2 classes on Novanet, so that's 2 classes more than usual. So instead of having 6 like I was supposed to, actually 7 like I was supposed to, so I could graduate this year, now I have 5. So I have 3 normal blocks and then 2 1-1 blocks, so that's 5 credits right there. Which means after this semester I will need 2 more credits in order to graduate, 1 math, well actually 1 of anything. Crap, I just remembered. I also have to have the 2 foreign languages, so that's 4 classes I have to have, so I've already got next semester in the bag. What sucks about that is they don't teach Spanish 2 or German 2 or anything 2 in first semester. They save that till second semester, and I am not staying a whole year. So they're going to have to figure out how I'm going to graduate early, because I am not doing that. But they changed my first block and my 4th block, which are the 2 major ones I need to change. Now I have marketing, which I'm good with because it's mostly math, so I basically do have math this year, but not quite as graphic math, which is good because I hate graphs. And then I have physics, which deals a lot in math. That's mostly the equations and things like that. And then like gravitational pull, that kind of stuff. Kinetic, potential energy, kinetic energy, friction, things like that. So basically we're gonna drop eggs and throw softballs, break windows, you know, things like that. Things that most people would consider vandalism, but it's science. Believe me, it's science. It is kinetic energy, it is potential energy when it's in your arm like this, because it has the energy required to throw it, but it's not moving it. And then kinetic energy is when you throw it and then it keeps on moving. That's kinetic energy. That's energy being used. And then when it crashes into a window and the window shatters and it breaks or whatever it does, we haven't done the experiment, but I basically know what's going to happen. I'm going to guess that it's going to shatter the moment it hits the glass is going to bend inwards, it'll break, and then it'll keep on going, depending on what we use. Most of the time we'll use softballs, in which case it'll go straight through. And then, but what that shows us is that the kinetic energy in the ball is a lot more powerful than the window breaker, or the negative force. Kinetic energy is basically the positive force, and then the window is basically the negative force making it stop. Only there's a lot more positive than there is negative, making it glass. It'll be amazing. I kind of want to teach physics now. That's okay. That'll be a whole new topic. Anyway, I made one of these before, but it was like way too long. So I'm going to go ahead and just ask the question, answer the question, and post this up, because I don't want this one to be 15 minutes long like the last one was. So the question of today is, what is your favorite or most scary horror movie you've ever seen? And it has to be horror, people. My favorite one would have the scariest one I've ever seen, but my favorite one is the Saw saga, or the whole Saw series is basically it. I love it because One, it can happen in real life. That's what makes it so thrilling, is knowing that it could possibly happen. If someone lost their mind enough and they knew enough about mechanics and timing and things like that, what the body could take, and like medical school and everything, that person can do it. He can do everything in what Saw does. And if he gets enough people, most likely he won't get caught. So, scary stuff. That's why I love it so much. I'm studying up on it just in case it happens. That way I know how to get out. Or bribe him. Whichever one is easiest at the moment. So, the reason why I was going to ask that is because I saw The Eye and The Eye 3, which are like two really good horror movies. There's only 3 of them, so it's just a trilogy, but it's really, really good, and I would recommend it to you guys. But what are your favorite horror movies? And I don't care if you see this in 3-4 years, I would still love to know your favorite horror movies, because there is never a time when you can't sit down and watch a horror movie. Believe me, you're going out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, watch a horror movie. He or she, depending on how scared they get, will probably jump on you. Good luck, people. Yay, I'm giving tips on how to get scared into intimacy. I don't know, I'm crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so tell me what that is. If they're interesting enough, I will pick my most favorite ones, or ones that I've never even seen before, in which case I'm gonna post it online, that way I can save it and go watch it. Yes, I will. Or if I've already seen it and I agree with you that it's a really good movie, I'll post that up. I'll have like 2 separate sides, like put in between my face right here, like have seen and really good, haven't seen and going to watch. That'd be great. Anyway, I don't know. I'm crazy. So, something was on my nose. Something was on my nose. Anyway, bye, people.